Hello and welcome to the LP Dimension. I'm your guide LP, and today's the 25th of June 2025, and this is the 7th and final update for the Planter #Planter HGC 2025 challenge hosted by Planter Garden TV. Go check him out. He has a playlist for all of these videos and for everyone's videos. I do as well, my own and of my colleagues, if you will. The challenge is to grow 10 different herbs and see how well you can grow them. We are kind of competing with each other, but at the same time, it's a collaborative effort to grow and help each other. So we're growing together at the same time that we're competing in the sense that there's prizes. But anyways, so 10 different herbs. This is the 7th update. The winners will be announced on the 30th of June. This is one of my herbs, purple ball basil. It is flowering. Some of them are, at least. Let's see. There we go. And the older leaves are kind of green colored. I absolutely love this purple ball basil. I haven't harvested it in a minute. It's pretty great because it's actually a little darker than it's showing in the camera. But it's in my lilac green stalk, lilac leaf green stalk that I have mostly strawberries in. I love this. It is a tasty and beautiful addition to the garden and to your plate. It tastes. Oh, I don't really want to touch it too much because I've been dealing with fish fertilizer. In fact, I just dumped a bunch on my shoe and my pants. I love it. I'd say it's kind of between the sweet basil and the more peppery basil. But okay, so let's move on. That's my first herb. Now, here I finally did up-pot this is White Marvelette Calamintha. It is a mint that mounds. It doesn't trail, so it doesn't spread. And I've tasted it, and it is a tasty little mint. It's got a little bit of a like kind of citrusy hint to it that regular mint does not. Oh, and it is flowering. So here we go. Beautiful little flowers. And let's see, I do believe I have more than one of these. This is in my terracotta green stalk leaf green stalk. I do have a second one of those. Oh, these. Okay, wait. Don't get confused now. Because I have slow bolt cilantro and I also have... Oh, okay. So we had the second one was White Marvelette Calamintha. These are garlic chives. I finally got them transplanted and they're slow to grow. But they're going. And then here is confetti cilantro, and it has bolted and is going to seed. So maybe I'll get some coriander, which I didn't know till I started gardening that coriander is simply the seed of cilantro. Here is another confetti cilantro, also going to seed. Okay. Another confetti cilantro that I did manage to prune more than the others, so it's the last to go to seed. I really thought I put the other... No, now I suddenly know where the other White Marvelette Calamintha is. So I've showed you purple ball basil, white calamintha, White Marvelette Calamintha, and confetti cilantro. So that's 3. And would you believe it, I still have a king of bitters that never made it into a pot or into the ground. It will. It will. I promise you it will. But it hasn't yet. And I finally did pot up my, whatchamacallit? Red leaf Tulsi. And I had a couple that I have yet to pot up. They were kind of small, so I thought give them a minute to grow. So there's those guys. Then in here it's absolute chaos because I've not been in here as much due to it needing repair. See? But see if I can do this. What you're looking at is a whole bunch of brassicas that are bolted. I need to get in here. This guy fell over. This was a rapini. Well, what I wanted to show you, I don't see. But there was, looks like it got eaten or something. Okay, well, you and I are both learning that my confetti cilantro in this bed, wait, here it is. Can you see? Hello. Okay, so this is not working out for me. This is another one of my confetti cilantro that's bolted. And then over in the right corner is another confetti cilantro gone to seed. Okay. I think I might want to do something in there, huh? I have a lot that is undone. I got cardboard all over the place that is, I mean, look at this. Don't even. If you want to see what happens here or what is happening, be sure to subscribe and follow along and visit me again. But anyways, this is more confetti cilantro that has bolted and gone to seed. I'm really grateful I didn't plant anything else, any other of my challenge herbs in there. Okay. Oh, these guys are the champions. They are in a grow bag with a bunch of stuff. The goji berry, which is not part of the challenge, might not even be alive anymore. But this is confetti cilantro as well. And yeah, okay. Now, here I have a green stalk original, and here is red leaf Tulsi, and she's actually, you see this is new growth, so she's happy where she's at. More red leaf Tulsi. This is a pansy, pay no attention. That's also a pansy down there, but red leaf Tulsi, red leaf Tulsi. I need to stop touching things with my hands. Oh. Okay. And then since this is the original, which is the deeper pockets, I went ahead and planted this other, or transplanted. This one I transplanted later than the other ones you just saw. But here is red leaf Tulsi again, and here is my other, actually there's probably several plants in here. White Marvelette Calamintha. And I think that's it for my challenge plants. Oh, no, 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 don't you do it. This is caraway. Interesting, right? How many things are related. Looks a whole lot like cilantro, or confetti cilantro. But this is caraway, and there's actually 3 plants in here. And she's starting to flower. So there is my caraway. And I never did follow up with providing information for all the different plants. But, okay, so we have purple ball basil, 1, confetti cilantro, white marvelette calamintha. I did show you, well, we'll say red leaf Tulsi and caraway here, 5, and you also got to see more of the white marvelette calamintha as well as the red leaf Tulsi. Oh, I almost forgot. Here are 2 of my lovage. So this would be my 6th herb. I don't think I counted King of Bitters yet, but yeah, she's really got some good growth going on her. Okay, now let's go to the back. Okay, let's see. Here is one of 3 fenugreek. One of them died completely. This one looks like it's on its way. I don't know what that's about, but then somewhere in here, can't tell me. These are grasses that need to be pulled. Oh, don't tell me. I transplanted the rest of my garlic chives, and I'm not seeing them, but I swear, get away from me. Oh man, that's a bummer. I do not see, because I thought I planted them right here, but that does not look like chives to me. Well, here's one. Okay. All right, everybody, get out of the way. I'm gonna have to weed. These are 2 garlic chives. Stop touching them, Elby. So there's the rest of my garlic chives. Then, not part of the challenge, but this is lemon mint, lemon balm. She is greedy and trying to take over everything, and that's not okay. And we're gonna have to have a talk and cut her back. But this is lovage, looking good despite the greedy neighbor. Then over here, so we're at 6 still. Oh wait, no, I didn't count garlic chives before, so we're at 7. This is Japanese Mitsuba parsley, and it is actually bolting as well. I've not been harvesting anymore since my taste test of the lovage, Japanese Mitsuba parsley, or the fenugreek. Not yet, at least. But and then here's another Japanese Mitsuba parsley, also bolting. Okay, so we've got purple ball basil, confetti cilantro, white marvelette calamintha, red leaf tulsi, lovage. I've showed you 1 fenugreek. I'm not counting the King of Bitters yet. Japanese Mitsuba parsley, garlic chives. So we got 2 more. Here's some more lovage. Looking good. This is actually my bee balm wild bergamot from last year. And yeah, I didn't realize this is what she does. And while that's cool, it's not cool in this bed. And she's going to be moved. Just saying. But here is more, this plant right here. And she always seems to get powdery mildew. This is Japanese Mitsuba parsley, which is bolting like the other one. And then, where's your cousin? Over here, this little guy right here is another Japanese Mitsuba parsley. Okay, oh, and this is my terribly needs to be weeded. This one's starting to yellow too, but this is my best looking fenugreek. You can't really see because there's so many weeds, but this is, good Lord, I should have weeded at least this corner before this challenge, okay? For this video. But this is her right here. See me shaking it. And then these are seed pods, which I believe is what people use most. Most affiliate with fenugreek is the seeds. And I told you that the third, oh, here's another lovage. And the third fenugreek was there. Well, there's actually a volunteer tomato. What was I going to put there? But there's nothing there. Anyways, remember last time I couldn't remember what. Okay, and then I told you the two, there's actually probably maybe two plants here. Yeah, this is King of Bitters. And it's actually bolting. Or I don't know if you call it bolting, but it's flowering. And it's supposed to get really tall, so I need to do some research if I need to do something else. Here is another King of Bitters. It also hasn't grown tall, but the dark purple leaves it had have disappeared. But it's going to send up flowers now. So, yeah, okay. All right. I feel like we're missing somebody, like we did last time, right? Let's go look at something different. I should do something about that basil. Dill. We'll go look at while we count. All right. We have Japanese Mitsuba parsley, fenugreek, King of Bitters, garlic chives, lovage, purple ball basil, confetti cilantro, white marvelette calamintha, red leaf tulsi, and caraway. Haha, I did it. Okay. All right, well, this has been another awesome challenge year, and it's cool. I think there's at least one other one other person who's growing fenugreek, and there's a couple of us who are growing King of Bitters. I don't think anyone else is growing caraway. Lots of people are growing all different kinds of basil, and different types of alliums, and it's also really cool just to see what all is considered an herb. I believe it's Fifi's Urban Homestead that is growing carnation as one of her herbs, and I didn't know that. Carnation, I think flower, but apparently it's considered an herb. And yeah, be sure to check out my playlist and see what the other participants are doing. And yeah, I had a great time. This is a lot of fun. It's a great way to keep you on your toes too. And last year, that's a super juice bucket. This is burdock. Okay, I'm getting distracted. Let's go to a different place. Let's admire the caraway while I finish up. Yeah, so last year and the red leaf tulsi. Last year it was the challenge that made me say, because Planter said, yeah, you got to do a video. I was trying to see if I could get away with it by doing like pictures on Instagram. He said, no, you got to do a YouTube video. And I said, okay. I've been thinking about starting a channel, and that was my final push. I said, you know what? All right, I'll start my channel for this challenge. And that's what got me going. And now here I am. So I started March 1st of last year. It's taken me a while, but I've got over 500 subs, and I'm really having a great time. I really enjoy sharing, and so I'm really grateful for Planter and this challenge. And it's also made me branch out, because this is my second year. I think it's the third annual challenge year, but it's made me want to pick different things, and I did taste the fenugreek leaves, because you can eat them, and I've tasted everything, but I haven't tasted the caraway or the King of Bitters, but I've eaten some of the garlic chives. I just recently ate some of the tulsi, because I didn't want to eat any before because they were so small. And I've eaten the fenugreek, the lovage, and the Japanese Mitsuba parsley leaves, and they are interesting. Go check out that taste test. I people have told me that they're good for cooking. I think it's lovage that makes a good celery. They say celery substitute in like cooking, and I could see that. So as they're getting bigger, I need to. I think I'm gonna make like beans and sausage soup, and I might go ahead and add that. But I'm really interested. I hope I get to try out my fenugreek seeds, and I need to look up caraway, just how to use caraway. I should have been done that, but as you can see, it's pretty hectic around here, so I've had a lot going on. But and it's a massive game of catch up. But this has been awesome. These are my 10 herbs. Again, let's see if we can do it quickly. That's a toad. Hey, little dude, where'd you go? Where'd you go, man? Man, he's fast. Okay. I was going to catch him for the camera, but lovage, red leaf tulsi, caraway, white marvelet, calamintha, garlic chives, purple ball basil, Japanese mitsuba parsley, king of bitters, fenugreek, and confetti cilantro. Boom, winner. Awesome. I'm excited. Stay tuned. June 30th, 2025. And the winners will be announced. And yeah, this has been fantastic. Thank you, everyone. I know it's been an interesting year so far for gardening in many different ways. And I hope it continues to be an interestingly good year for everybody. Happy summer to you, and happy gardening. And props to all my fellow gardeners and competitors in this challenge. You guys have been awesome. You guys are growing great stuff, and I love to live vicariously through you with the different herbs that we want to grow everything, and we can't grow everything. Not if we're gonna grow. I just noticed a tomato that fell over. Not if we want to grow other stuff other than herbs, which I do. All right. Thank you so much for your time and your interest. Be safe. Be well. Bye for now.